Morning, motherfuckers. What's happening? Shit, it is 4:45 in the morning. I'm a little early, just like every fucking buddy should be. It bothers the shit out of me when people are late. Fucking hate, can't stand that shit. Who else we got? Who we got up? What fucking grinders do I have with me this morning? Dawn Silly Man's up grinding. Fuck yeah. Although for a lot of you this might be afternoon, but I don't know. I'm up grinding. Matthew Smith, how's it going? My man, Kaz Hadjic. There's Peter, Mr. Dr. Clark, Nick E. All the fucking, all my fucking friends are here. I love it. Lil Peanut, how are you? Greg Clayton, what's up, buddy? Square Hole, I love that fucking name. You guys fucking kill me, man. Raython, Casper. Got morning questions already. Little Big Gains is on early. What the fuck? Lizendler. Fuck. Whenever I see your streaming, I have to stay up. Okay. Dennis, what's up? Loving the shirt, thank you. Available at everydamndayfitness.net. Morning, Bander and Emil. Okay, Kaz, first one. How beneficial is an athlete's mindset performance over when it comes to training? The mindset, training mindset is fucking very important. There are some people that just can go in and shut it off and be a machine. I personally can't. I need to be in the right frame of mind. You know what I mean? Like I need to have definitive goals. I think goal setting is massively important. If I don't have it laid out for me what I plan on doing, I have a hard time being motivated. I really do. I mean, but it's been easy. Like I said body weight goals, body composition goals. I said weight goals. I said power goals. I said things like that. I said strength endurance goals, that sort of thing. Even with yoga, I set goals. It's appropriate environment, like enriched environment. So you want to work on your balance. You want to work on your core strength, that sort of thing. So I think goals are massively important. Greg Clayton, had a bad day yesterday with your diet. Any tips to getting back motivated today? Dude, motivation comes from inside. Like when people say I had a bad day with my diet, I mean, I've been doing this little series, and I'm actually going to write a whole article about it. It's about the weight loss and everything like that. Weight loss is nothing but math and willpower. But you got to have both. You got to be able to do the math, you got to be able to understand it, and you got to have the willpower. And if you don't understand it, you got to get somebody that can understand it for you. But the willpower always needs to be provided by you. That's just how it is. Another one from Kaz. He's just fucking shooting them out. Which of the three base sports, track, gymnastics, swimming, gives a person the best foundation for future sports performance results? I would say it would be swimming, to be honest. That's coming from a track athlete. You know what? No. It would probably be gymnastics, just because they are extreme athletes, and their all-around strength is great because they do everything, everything body weight. They do everything. Nothing is on a linear plane. Everything is free weight, which is their weight, sorts of things. So I would say gymnastics. Great fucking question. Brian, what's going on? Kyle, morning, buddy. Is El Chapo Guzman natty? I don't know, and I don't care. I'm just sorry, I don't care who is. Kaz Hadjic again, just fucking drilling him. Let other people talk, man. For large muscle groups, muscles, which ones? For large groups, muscles, which ones do you choose and why? Unilateral or bilateral exercises? I do mix it up, and the reason why I do is because I want to be well-rounded. I've never thought about that before, dude. You open my mind. Did technology mess up younger generations? Yes. 10 years old, not knowing what the left right is. It really did. Math is the fucking big thing. math skills are no longer relevant apparently because they can pull out their phone at any given time and use it as a fucking calculator. It's fucking ridiculous. Flannel Planet, Rob Covert from Cleveland, Rise and Grind. What's happening, man? Cleveland, right up the fucking road. I used to work at Shooters on the Water when it was still cool. The Lizender, my opinion on kettlebells. I mean, I don't get swinging those things around. Give me a second, guys. See? Elgin style lawyering. Would you rather have a body physique that is capable of doing many things above average, or one that can only do one thing but in superior fashion? I'd like the many things. I like being really well rounded. I like being strong, agile, have endurance. I like the whole thing. So easily the first one for me. Martin M. For strength training, judo would be the best foundation, you reckon? I don't know about that. I took judo a long time ago. Like literally like before the internet. But I don't know if it would be the best foundation for strength training. I think strength training would be the best foundation for strength training. Kyle Foley, how I get my motivation is I will fall in love with a girl, then have a bad breakup, and that's how you get. Yeah, that'll do it. I've been there, done that. Martin M. You know, many strong guys who did years of judo when they were young. It builds the back. It definitely builds the back. It builds grip strength. And it really builds leg power, and it builds explosiveness in your hips too. But I still think that, you know, I mean, it's very different than strength training. So, when I reduce calories, did you gradually drop them or go cold turkey and do a sudden drop? Will a sudden drop cause muscle loss? Is that a myth? That is a total fucking myth. As long as you're getting your protein and your testosterone levels are staying good, that's a myth. I dropped. I just said fuck it and dropped it. It didn't radically affect me at all. There's so many myths out there. It's just ridiculous. So. Nacho Flores, what's up, Uncle Fester looking motherfucker? What's up, man? I find that shit fucking hysterical. Like, I mean, people. I don't know if people mean that as an insult or something like that. Like, as if some fucking nameless person could fucking insult me. But you know, I mean, like that's fucking that's funny to me. You're like, shit, dude. This is no shit. I was gonna make Uncle Fester T-shirts, but the trademark stopped me. So people can call me whatever the fuck they want. The opinions of others matter very fucking little to me. Very, very, very little. Kaz Adject, got your daily fix. Gonna let other people talk. Thanks, man. Best food for stronger joints. You know, there's stronger. One. That's an odd question. Good question, but odd. But best food. Cash. Answer that one for me, please. Pay your rent. Greg Clayton. Are abdominal exercises effective if I want to lose extra fat around your stomach, or is it better to lift with compounds? I think compound movements are better, and you can't. I mean, you can't spot lose fat. Like, I mean, like people are like, oh, this 10 exercises to lose your love handles. Yeah, the best exercise is to push the fucking food away, because literally, that's not how the body works. Now, what people do think happens is, like, and I'm seeing this right now that my body fat's gotten lower. Like, I'll see, like, my love handles disappear while other fat still remains, or it looks like it remains. It doesn't shrink, but it all shrinks together. But sometimes it's just your body loses it in a progression. You can't force your body to lose it in a certain way. Mr. Dr. Clark, sushi this weekend. Sushi tomorrow. Fucking cannot wait. I am going to fucking sushi and dinner. I mean, sushi and a movie. and I'm going to a place called Aska, I believe it is, and it is really, really good. It is all you can eat, and I'm going to fuck it up. I cannot wait. Not because I'm hungry, but because I love sushi. Practical question: when you train twice a day, do you take pre-workout before each session? And if so, how do you split those daily doses based on intensity, duration, or like that? I normally don't take pre-workout for my second workout of the day. I'm normally pretty fucking ready to go, to be honest. I take pre-workout my first one because it is fucking 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. But if I only work out once a day, I take pre-workout no matter what time of the day. I really don't like taking pre-workout at like 5 o'clock because I go to sleep at like 9 or 10. And, well, I try to go to sleep at 9 or 10, but I'm trying to be asleep by 10. And if I take pre-workout at 5, I'm still awake. I can't. So I don't like taking pre-workout in the afternoon. It is not a Voss glass bottle. It is a Voss plastic bottle. Little peanut. Kurt, is yoga beneficial for a bulging disc and sciatic issues? I've had people say it helps their sciatica. Bulging disc, I would suggest you talk to your doctor. So, I feel for you, buddy, but you gotta talk to your doctor. Relatard, what's up, man? How are you feeling? I hope sore. Doing some volume training. Jake Rogan, what's happening? Kyle Foley. You weren't called Kylie today. I'm sorry. Hey, things fucking fly so fast, so. My friend left the stream. Little peanut. Okay. Brian Home, what's your favorite thing to cook? Like if you wanted to treat yourself and my family, have a nice meal at home, what do I cook? I tell you what, I've been making, and we had it a couple weeks ago for like my indulgence meal, but I make like a fish piccata because I don't eat chicken. So, but I made a really good fish piccata. I used haddock, which is kind of like a meatier fish, and it takes flavors well. And I just lightly breaded it, and I cooked it in butter and olive oil, and once I got it browned, I pulled it out. I added some chicken stock to it, capers, lemon juice, and seasoned it pretty well. And then I made some really good organic pasta, and it had some chicken. Had some haddock piccata, and it was indulgent. But my favorite meal to eat at home that gets cooked at home, my wife makes a truffle mushroom risotto that is just fucking bomb. I mean, it is like one of my favorite things to ever have. It's just fucking delicious. Great question. Greg Clayton, what's your one guilty pleasure of food which you just can't say no to, even if you're on a cut? Everyone has one. I don't have one. I can say no. I mean, I really can. I'm just able to tell myself no. It's one of those things where, I mean, what people need to realize is right now, especially for me, there's lots of motivating factors. Like, there's a motivating factor of saying I said I'd do something to to YouTube, so I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna not do it. You know what I mean? But also, I mean, when I'm leaner, I'm proving that one of my coaching packages work, and I'm proving that the program that I will be releasing works. If it doesn't work for me, why would somebody think it works for them? That and it's to me, when you set a goal, you fucking just get it. You really fucking do. So. Kaz answers that gentleman's question, by the way. For stronger joints, vitamin A rich foods to boost collagen production, omega-3 and omega-6 to keep the hormone productions, and cell repair, calcium in moderate amounts. I told you guys, Kaz Hadjic is a nutritional fucking genius, for real. So, Little Peanut, oh, you're still on. He's talking about Kaz Hadjic. Some bitch. Where you been, man? Here's a scenario. Jason Blaha, the fake Merc, the bitch ass punk, the dumbass motherfucker who can't figure out how to fucking cut, is an actual mercenary. So we are in a fucking fantasy land, and his imaginary mercenary squad is real, and they have kidnapped your car, and they are keeping her hostage in an undisclosed location where you can't go to save her. What's the rest of the scenario? Okay. Any attempt to contact the authorities, and they kill her. They kill my car. They promise to return your cat unharmed. Oh, it's cat. Oh, now we're. If I squat 600 pounds the next 2 months, would I do Bulgarian light training? Would I do Bulgarian light training? I'd do anything to save my cat, and then I'd snap that motherfucker's neck. But that's a fucking great scenario, dude. I fucking love it. So, but I'd fucking kill somebody if they took my cat. For real. Relatard, you will know about the next 45 hours. Getting off work earlier today, first workout. Get it, man. Get it. Some guy, the only thing that the fake Merc can cut is cake. I fucking love it. You guys are fucking hysterical. Greg Clayton, love the answer and help, bro. Anyway, what supplements in the industry do you feel are a waste of time? You know, to a certain degree, a lot of the test boosters are a waste of time because they don't actually fucking work. There's also, I'm just not a big fan of BCAAs. Some people, I think, some people think that, you know, that they work really, really well. I fucking don't. So, let's see. Oh, Nacho Flores, do you work Jason Blaha? I look like Blaha. This fucking is funny. Trolls are fucking funny. Timothy, greetings from China. What the fuck's up? And some guy, you hear BCAAs can interfere with cuts because they're glucogenic. You know, I don't know about that, but I just don't see the fucking benefit. I really fucking don't. Like, I mean, I've never noticed personally the benefit of them. I have them. I take them occasionally, and I often use them to flavor my pre-workout that I make at home. But I don't think they are. I mean, there's bunches of supplements like that replace food that I don't think is necessary. Like omega-3 and omega-6 capsules. Yeah, eat 2 ounces of walnuts in a day, and I mean it's cheaper. And you get all of your omega-3 and omega-6 just about, and to me it's better to eat food, you know. Destination seekers, what motivates me? You know, I've always been a very goal-oriented person, and I'm motivated to make a full transition into the fitness industry, and I'm definitely motivated to just to have my say. You know, like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I want to be able to, you know, mark what I think is fitness. I want to be able to tell people, the average person, that they can be fit, you know, and help show them how to do it, you know, because I think that's part of where the fitness industry, especially YouTube fitness, has gotten to be. It's like they act like it either has to be this all or nothing fucking thing. Like, you have to give up your entire world and your entire life to gains, or you are fucking shit, and that's just not the fucking truth, you know. One rep max. You hope the next cut is fucking piss. Talking about Blaha. BCAAs are kind of worthless, Relatard, unless you're on a cut. Studies have been shown that they can actually. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but you know. Hello from Prince Edward's Island, dude. That's fucking cool. Nacho Flores, you're a big fan of my channel. Don't get offended. I don't get offended, dude. So you get a ton of BCAAs and meat. Yeah, but I don't eat meat. I don't eat red meat. So Connor Davison, hey man, have you ever experienced stretch marks on your arms from gaining size? I don't have stretch marks. I'm really fucking lucky that I don't have any, because I honestly I grew over such a long period of time, and I'm fairly fucking lucky. So far, it looks like my skin is retracting pretty fucking well. I mean, I'll end up losing about 25% of my body weight when this is all done. So I'm pretty fucking lucky that my skin is retracting the way it is, and I'm really fucking pleased about that, especially at my age. It's pretty good, but I built myself up over years and years and years and years and years. So therefore, luckily, no stretch marks. And my arms never got that big. I mean, I think the biggest my arms ever were was like 19 inches. And that was when there was a lot of fat involved too. That was when I was, I have a picture of it that I just pulled off my cloud and everything like that because I'm doing a thing about like this different stages of my development, you know? And it's when I weighed about 255. I was on a bulk. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. And, I was big all over, but I was massive. And I think that's the biggest they were. So, every damn day fitness hater. Hello from Australia. That's fucking funny. Joel Clear, what's happening? Thoughts on individual BCAAs losing, increasing strength? Again, I don't know. Like, I try to eat. I eat a complete diet. Like, I know I get a complete protein. You know what I mean? Like, because I take in a lot of hemp protein in a day too. That's basically my especially while cutting. That is my protein powder of choice, is Nutiva hemp protein, and it's got a very earthy flavor to it. So I mix it with some whey isolate and stuff like that. But it is complete protein. It has a lot of fiber, that sort of thing. So I really do not take BCAAs. I don't know if I got some ones in the mail from a company, and I'm not going to disclose their name. They wanted me to try them, and if I liked them, they would give me like a year's supply and blah blah blah. And they're fucking unopened. I fucking don't understand why people do that. The 1 Rep Max, opinions on geared lifting, single or multiply. You know, it's an interesting thing. It's its own little endeavor. It's its own little sport, because a lot of it is how you can use the shirt and stuff like that. I've never ever had a shirt on or anything like that ever. So, but it's pretty interesting. Greg Clayton, what's your goal and motivation over the next 5 years? Do you have like an end goal that you want to do with my fitness business? Yeah, I really want to help people. Help people get healthy. Like, I mean, that's where I'm focused on. I want to have people get healthy and get strong. I look at more all-around fitness than I do anything like that. My programs are basically set up around all-around fitness. When you receive a program from me, it helps with your muscular endurance, your the hypertrophy. It does help with strength, because in the end phase, like when somebody is trained by me over a course of like over like 9 months, there's a strength phase to it that they go into. But first things first, we get to muscular endurance, then we get to hypertrophy. We build it in stages. But over the next 5 years, I plan on I don't intend on ever being a millionaire with this. I intend on being comfortable, and I intend on helping people, and I intend on doing my own thing. I have the goal of basically putting my mark on it. You know, like in an era where it's just, I think stupidity has been reigning for a while, and the bros are, the bros have taken over to the point where, we have credible people that, openly claim they don't train legs, and not even credible, but like, popular people that claim they don't train legs, and people think that's cool and shit like that. Like, when you can, one of the biggest motivations I have is, I swear, is walking through Walmart. I mean, it happens once a week, once every 2 weeks when I'm in there, and you look around, and I mean, you're hard pressed to find somebody in there, like after their 30s, that doesn't have a belly, like a big belly, and like they got the fucking, they got the geeky shoulders, but they have no mass in their upper chest and their shoulders, but yet they got a big belly. That's fucking, you're just waiting to die, Some guy, don't eat red meat. I don't eat meat. I eat fish. That's it. Chicken, fish, something else. I eat fish. That's it. What's my height? I'm between 5'9" and 5'10", depending on the doctor. Kyle Foley, I got a little behind. Kyle Foley, don't you just hate meal prepping? I love meal prepping. I fucking love it. So every Sunday. Kaz Hadjic, just eat a well-balanced diet with different protein sources and you'll get a full amino acid profile. Yes, you will. Joshua 1322, South Side of Chicago. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Destination Seekers, favorite MMA fighter. I really don't have one right now. GSS, what's happening? Nacho Flores. I sound like the fake Merc. Just kidding. No, I don't. I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I get you. So, Tehemathi, you have an uneven pec attachment on your left pec. You're thinking of creating a muscle imbalance with your left pec. If you have if the imbalance is physiological, it's going to be hard to pick that up. It really is. So, good morning, everybody. Just finished workout. Yeah, buddy. It's Suya 26. Congratulations. Workout early. Ramiro down 33 pounds since July 30th. You're absolutely right. It's math and willpower. It is fucking math and willpower. It just fucking is. I have a spreadsheet that I created, and it basically I can input my weight on any given date, and it'll spit out what my caloric intake should be to hit my goal weight by such and such date. It's a spreadsheet I wrote for myself, and from there I know what to play with. So if it gets a little head, and it figures out my BEE, TEE, and AEE, which is activity energy expenditure. It figures all those out each time I put my weight in, and it shoots out for me the calories I should be taking in to hit my goal by the date that I've set. And now, is that perfectly accurate? No, because everything's different, and even the density of food and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But and it depends. Like some days you're more active than other days. But that's why it readjusts for me. So, it is math and willpower. It is like the willpower is fucking nothing for me anymore. It's just nothing. Like I literally can manage to. I can literally manage to say no about anything. I bought my son pizza last night, and it fucking smelled pretty good. But I said no. I can say no about anything. David Smith, shout out from LA in terms of a full workout. For an example, chest workout. How many exercises should one do in your opinion? I think it's because you think you do 6+ exercises. For chest, like I did chest last night as a second workout. Chest, I actually ended up doing 3 exercises, and it was 30 sets of 10. So, but I've seen people do a lot more. But if you're really focusing on the squeeze and all like that, there's not really a necessity. Some guy training legs is the greatest. Can't imagine not squatting. That's the thing. Like some of these fucking bros like relish in it, like leg days for fucking, what the fuck ever. For real. Like if you don't, you can call you can call yourself a gym bro, but you can't call yourself a lifter. If you don't do legs, you can't call yourself a lifter. You just fucking can't. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. I don't give a fuck how popular they are. I really fucking don't. That they're not actually a fucking lifter. They're just a fucking gym bro. And I'm sorry, but I just think gym bros are... gym bros are the fucking dudes that are on their fucking phone constantly that are in my motherfucking way. And they step the fuck out of my way real fucking quick. So... Sua 26, try tuna with sriracha sauce. I love it. Actually, I already have. Buttocks, episode 2 of Lucifer was great. Yes, it fucking was. That's a fucking awesome show. I love it. Faded, you always verify Alan's knowledge. I'm on point. Thank you. I try. That's the thing. Like, if I don't know, I will say I don't know, and I'll just say, hey, Kaz Hadjic, can you answer that nutritional question for me, or something like that. Relatard, thoughts on trap/hex bar versus squat deadlift. If you're not going to powerlift, I fucking love the fucking trap bar. I fucking do. Especially trap bar deadlifts, I fucking love it. I think it feels better on my lower back. just because you don't have to bend quite as far over, and it's much more quad centric. It's much more thigh centric, which is my Jimmy Jam. So I like the hex bar a lot. I mean, a lot. In fact, when I do my German volume training deadlifts, I that's what I use. So let's see. Some guy, you did your workout at 3 a.m. Get it, motherfucker, get it. Eternal Emptiness. Is he taking questions? Yes, he is. Buttocks. It's a little buffery. It's a little buffery right now. Sorry, I've not much I can do about that. Do you eat soy or protein besides relying on fish? I don't eat soy that much. I do hemp. Soy doesn't sit well with me. Domination 5281. Are you waiting for Tyrone's next cooking video? Tyrone's last cooking video, the one where he starts talking about his full day of eating, the one with the red gravy. That's on my board right fucking now. There will be a roast. There will be a roast about it up on the website probably by the end of the weekend. So I don't know how. I mean, I'm not going to do. It's fucking crazy. So Tyrone is he is the gift that keeps on fucking giving. That's for fucking sure. The Mighty Squirrel. What's a good range of weight for a new lifter 1 to 2 years into to be pushing for 1 rep max on the big 3? God, that depends on your height, your weight, age. That there's so many variables that it's impossible to fucking answer. Buttocks starting to train chest this weekend. You should train everything. Not all on the same day, but you should train everything. Lucius, morning. How you doing? 1 rep max. Heard you mention that your arms are too short for deadlift contribution to your shitty leverages. Have you ever considered sumo? I have. Sumo fucking hurts my hips like a fucking it's just fucking painful as fuck. I did not, and I don't know why. But it depends. Like for competition, I may train like kind of a mid version of sumo, like with my arms not conventional, but not sumo, with my arms inside where my thighs were, maybe my squat stance, because my squat stance is a little wide, but I feel very comfortable in it. And my squat stance is wide so I can stay more erect, like Lane Norton should fucking do, even though he can't. I've had a bunch of fucking Lane Norton fucking fanboys come on here and be like, oh, what do you think would fix this squat? Widen your legs, man. Do something, because here's the thing. Even if I hate to pick on Lane, not really, because he's a fucking low-life human being, but I get that he may not be as strong if he spreads his legs out and doesn't do a good morning instead of a squat. I get that, but he'll be able to walk in 10 years. And people are like, well, he's stronger than you. He won't be stronger than me. Like, if you take me at my age right now and to take him at my age here in a while, I guarantee I'm going to be stronger. But anyway, Greg Clayton. Do I ever watch wrestling as a kid? Yeah, that's. I think that's pretty fucking obvious. That's where a lot of my lifting motivation came from. Is the Road Warriors. I love them. Eternal Emptiness, Alan. You've read some studies and forums. They say that you can gain muscle without working out, taking steroids. What do you think about that? It's true. They say you can gain muscle without working out, taking steroids. Is that true? There still needs to be some resistance, from what I understand. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't. I don't read studies on steroids because it's not something I would subscribe to myself or my clients. I mean, I do take DHEA, so I can tell you this. That I don't think DHEA adds much unless I'm working out really hard still. I think it gives me, the only advantage I think it gives me is that I don't have to take TRT at my age, honestly. So I think that's it. Now, however, some of these guys are taking massive amounts of steroids. I would imagine that they can just fucking kind of chill. So to a certain degree, I'm sure they still have to work out, like, to be as big as they are. So, and you see plenty of guys in the gym, in every average gym, that take steroids, that don't know what the fuck they're doing, that don't seem to fucking get many bigger. Holly, morning, dude. Jamie, Matt Ogus and Chris Jones natty or not? I don't care. I do not care if people are natty or not. People ask me that all the fucking time. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I will say this. I've stood next to Chris Jones. I totally believe he's natural. But I don't care if he is or not. I don't. I really fucking don't. But I totally believe he is. So. Some guy. Everyone starts somewhere. Mark Robothon, I think. Your firstborn was just a month ago. Congratulations, dude. Just wondering how you stayed motivated to work out when your son was first born. Lack that. Here's the thing. I met my son when he was 5, and he's my son. Period. He cannot be my son. He could not be more my son if he was biologically mine. But you know, I wish I was there for that. That's all I can say, because that's how much I love him. So. Joel Clear, do you think squat stance is personal preference? You prefer an outside shoulder width for a firm base? I think it's a personal preference, but I also think it's like you gravitate towards what works best for best for your physiology. I just think some people use a stance that they may be able to benefit them strength wise versus longevity, and I try to get a little bit of both, because realistically, the concept is I'm never going to trade short-term glory for long-term success ever. Like that's fucking stupid. When people want a ribbon so bad, a fucking ribbon or a record or whatever so bad that they're willing to risk their long-term health, that's a little fucking stupid to me. So Alan, would it be wise to squat halfway besides 90 degrees? I noticed some of my military friends don't squat all the way down. There's actually studies that show that stopping short of parallel fucks your knees up. I mean, so it's actually safer to squat the whole way. Maybe not ass to grass, but definitely down. So, what's your least favorite exercise to train? Deadlift. It's deadlift. Deadlift. I fucking hate deadlift. So, I still do it, but I fucking hate it. And some guy, it's about hip squat. It's about hip thrust. Absolutely. And let's see. Squat how you shit soy. That's funny. Kyle Foley. See you, fam. Later on, Kyle. And then one rep max. Ever tried Tribulus? YouTuber The Rage 191 claims it's the shit. Then again, Guidos have some awesome genetics for the most part, so I don't know whether to believe him or not. I think I've tried Tribulus like way back in the day, in like when I was still stupid and I bought test boosters and stuff like that. But I don't think I will try it now. What I use DHEA and DIM. It works well for me. For some people it doesn't process well, and they have to worry about like kidney health and stuff like that. Again, it's something I always say that you should consult your doctor before you take anything that might have a hormonal effect. My doctor is the one that told me to take it. He's kind of old school and doesn't believe in TRT. So, although technically this is TRT. Kaga, deadlifting hitting crew checking in. Love training back. I love training back. I fucking love it, and I got a pretty good back. My back's strong and all of that. I just am not a fucking fan of deadlifting. I did not know why. Trap bar deadlift, not as much. Some guy long legs and short arms, but still love deadlift. That's the thing. Like the leverage thing is fucked up. I've got one buddy, and this fucking annoys me. I got one buddy who I think squats like somewhere in like the low 4s or something like that, and he weighs about 200 some pounds. He squats in the low 4s, and I mean he's long legged and long armed and short bodied, so he takes a wide stance or like that. He squats in the mid 4s. Or low 4s, but he can rip fucking 650 off the fucking floor, and it fucking annoys the fuck out of me. It really does. But then again, it annoys the fuck out of him that I'm a 500, well over a 500-pound squatter, and that annoys the shit out of him too. So, some guy, your deadlift has been at least 100 pounds more than your squat. My squat is, my deadlift is less than my squat. It's fucking pathetic. I fucking hate it. So, Kaz Hajik, how much do looks have to do with success in the fitness industry? You think too many people tend to gravitate towards juiced up dudes that have no knowledge? I fucking agree with that 1,000%. One of the big fucking things I think is that you know, you have to at least look like you're fit in order to be credible, I think, and that's understandable, you know. Like people like Ripito get away with it, but you know, that's because he's Ripito. But I truly think that, like, you know, to a certain degree, you have to be like, it's impossible. It would be, it's human nature to view somebody like, I'm able to be credible when it comes to weight loss because I've fucking done it. I mean, you know, I'm able to be credible about building strength because I've fucking done it. Like I literally just had somebody message me earlier. Do my coaching services have a peak performance for powerlifting? And I had somebody reach out to me about contest prep. I've never even thought about contest prep ever. I mean, I've never even, you know, I mean, I'm sure I've thought about it like way back in the day, like, oh, I could be a bodybuilder. Oh, fucking hell no, you know? Because what they put themselves through is fucking not cool, you know? But I don't know anything about that shit. You know, I mean, I know about it, but I don't know. I don't have no practical knowledge about it. And I think that's what people gravitate towards, the practical knowledge. Now, the ridiculousness of people that take like all sorts of fucking drugs and stuff like that, who then, you know, spout bro science knowledge, like cardio doesn't, you know, like basketball's not cardio. I mean, how credible can you fucking be when you don't understand what cardio is? I mean, you know, that's some stupid ass fucking shit right there. I mean, that does qualify you to be a fucking moron. You know, and I mean, it's shit like, you know, you should be eating more calories at the end of your diet than the beginning of your diet. That's fucking ridiculous bullshit. You know, like, you know, you should be eating for your fucking goals. And you know, everybody's like, well, I'll boost a person's metabolism and this and that. Sit down with that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, the average fucking person may gravitate towards the ridiculous claims and shit like that because people can claim whatever the fuck they want. But that's how the average person fails on that fucking endeavor instead of having long-term health. And that's what I try to fucking, you know, go towards. I want to give people long-term fucking health. You know, I've got 2 clients right now that are weighing in tomorrow, and I've got another 2 more that are weighing in on Sunday. And the 4 of them together, the 4 of these fucking people together, I'm hoping lose over 40 pounds this week. You know, and I've got another couple that I've got paced to lose, you know, 15 pounds together, like just 2 of them. You know, like the reality of the fucking situation is this. You know, it needs to be tailored to the person. I mean, like, when a trainer comes up and says, "Look at me, I'm awesome," and they're not really. I mean, the bro science shit has just got to fucking stop. The bro science diets have got to stop. You know, like even the bastardization of things like intermittent fasting. You know, while there's benefits to it, there really fucking is. It's just like Shredded Sports Science did a fucking interesting thing about that. How, you know, the second you ingest even black coffee, you're not fasting anymore, and it's fucking true. You know, I mean, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that's fucking true. It does. You know, it is calories, and the second you ingest a calorie, it's fucking different. I still think, you know, because for me, it's always been a way to, you know, restrict my calories in a way that, you know, in a way that helps. I just saw an interesting question here. So, first, Vladman, one of the 2 bones in your forearm started hurting when you do biceps related exercises. Go see a doctor. Some guy, people don't want to take the time to get big, natty. That's why. Joe Clear, looks are controversial in your opinion. Take V Shreds, Tyrone. But then they looked at Jeff Collier. V Shreds is a fucking bitch. I'll fucking say that shit right out. Tyrone, I think he's just dumb. But V Shreds is a fucking bitch. That motherfucker literally rips off fucking Cavalier's videos word for fucking word often. It's fucking pathetic. That motherfucker's a bitch. I'm actually, you know, I said the other day, I'm gonna keep the roasts on everydamndayfitness.net, but I'm gonna do some, you know, I'm gonna start putting some more content back on my channel that's more related to, you know, me actually sticking it to the fucking fitness industry a little bit. And it may not be the full roast because that's my comedy, but the fucking poignant ones about, like, you know, I understand. Nobody's writing anything fucking new. You know what I mean? Like, because seriously, there's not going to be any huge technological breaks in fucking in whatchamacallit, in fitness. It's not going to sudden we find out that we were wrong about protein. But for fucking real, that motherfucker, so there's going to be some overlap in regurgitation. Although, like I said, the bros are just fucking it up because they don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. But, the reality of it is, like, don't fucking just straight up steal somebody else's fucking thing. That motherfucker V-Shreds literally tries to make his thumbnails look like Jeff's. He tries to, there's several videos where he recites word for word of shit from a different video, like of Jeff's, like an earlier video of Jeff's. That motherfucker is a fucking phony ass motherfucker. For real. What I find fucking hysterical is like Vince DeMott and fucking V-Shreds and people like that want to fucking either copy Jeff. Reality is it's Jeff fucking Cavalier, people. Like, you're not gonna fucking these people can only copy him. They're not gonna be able to fucking be him because they're never gonna be able to fucking. When you stand next to it, like, he looks ripped on the fucking camera. When you stand next to him, it's fucking insane. Somebody was like, "Oh, you're just trying to be like Jeff. You're gonna try to get just as ripped as Jeff." No, I'm not, because I don't even think I'm fucking capable of it. He's a fucking machine. He's a fucking cyborg. I swear, it's fucking crazy. Let's see. Sabretooth, and finally made it to one of these. Should be sleeping though. Well, you're gonna get a chance to be off because it's 5:30 and I'm about done. So I gotta get fucking moving and get fucking my pre-workout's like. Mike Rodbro, you played college football 17 years, bench 505 natty. Teammates took gear. They couldn't understand why I could put the extra hours in. 39 now. Joints are paying for it. No regrets. Get at it. Zach. What do I feel about the name Grunka for a daughter? I don't fucking know. If it's a family name, go for it, dude. Domination 5281. Have you ever tried cryotherapy? I heard it's fucking awesome. I've never tried it. I'm just getting some congratulations. Good night, Friday night legs tonight. Can't wait. Go ahead, Greg. Blast your legs. That's awesome. Cash, I'll talk to you fucking later. My name's Alan Roberts. Every damn day fitness. You know where to fucking find me. God damn.